January 7th, 1943. While the world was engulfed in flames of the Second World War, a different kind of fire was extinguished in New York City. In room 3327 of the Hotel New Yorker, Nikola Tesla died as he lived, surrounded by shadows and secrets. But the story doesn't end with his last breath. Before his body was even cold, the FBI's Office of Alien Property moved in. 80 crates. Decades of calculations, blueprints for the impossible, and the final keys to a forgotten reality were seized. The official narrative says they found nothing of value. But the top secret stamps tell a different story. Tesla hadn't just invented the future. He had decoded the universe's hidden operating system, the 3, 6, and 9. This wasn't math. It was a forensic map to a frequency beyond our perception. Why 3, 6, and 9? Look at the binary code of our reality. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. If you reduce these to single digits, you get a recurring loop. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5. Notice the anomaly? 3, 6, and 9 are missing. They are the ghosts in the machine. In the famous Fibonacci sequence, which governs the growth of every organic thing from sunflowers to galaxies, we see the physical skin of the universe. But Tesla argued that Fibonacci is merely the hardware. 3, 6, and 9 represent the source code. He believed that by bypassing the physical circuit, he could tap into a non-physical source of radiant energy. His math was trinary in a binary world. He wasn't building motors. He was building geometric traps for a frequency that exists outside of time. Tesla calculated the vibrational impact of these numbers on the human nervous system. Look at the solfeggio frequencies, ancient scales used in Gregorian chants. 174 Hz, 285 Hz, 396 Hz. They all reduce back to 3, 6, or 9. Tesla discovered that 396 Hz was the key to liberating the mind. But his ambition was physical. He developed a mechanical oscillator the size of an alarm clock. He famously attached it to a New York skyscraper, matching the building's natural resonance. As the vibrations amplified, the steel began to moan. Tesla wasn't just shaking walls. He was using 369 to find the null point of matter. If you control the resonance, you control the physical world. This is why the FBI seized the crates. They didn't fear a weapon. They feared the man who could dismantle a city with a pocket-sized frequency. It wasn't just science. It was a ritual of calibration. Tesla would walk around a building 3 times before entering. He used exactly 18 napkins to clean his plates. Perfect multiple of 3, 6, and 9. This wasn't OCD. Tesla was preparing his physical vessel to perceive frequencies others couldn't. He once stated, "My brain is only a receiver." By keeping his environment in a strict 369 loop, he was fine-tuning his biological antenna. He claimed he could see his inventions in full 3D in his mind, testing them for weeks before building. He was synchronizing his neurons to the universe's trinary pulse. He was a man who lived in the code, while the rest of us lived in the simulation. At the same time Tesla was being monitored in New York, Guy Ballard was experiencing something inexplicable at Mount Shasta. Ballard claimed he met the Count Saint-Germain, who showed him a cup of liquid light. Compare Ballard's description to Tesla's 1890s lectures on radiant energy. They are identical. Ballard taught the I Am presence, a way to command energy through thought. Tesla taught the 369, a way to command energy through math. The FBI surveillance logs from 1939 show a terrifying concern: the intersection of a religious movement and a scientific revolution. They feared that a human being, through the fusion of Tesla's frequency and Ballard's consciousness, could become a self-sustaining power plant. The crates were seized to bury the bridge between the master and the machine. Look at the Earth itself. The Great Pyramid of Giza is not just a tomb. It sits at the exact center of Earth's landmass. Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower was built on a magnetic node. If you apply 369 geometry to the Earth's grid, these points connect like neurons. Tesla knew the Earth has a heartbeat, a Schumann resonance at 7.83 Hertz. When you apply the 369 multiplier to this natural frequency, you reach the ranges used for modern deep space communication. Tesla wasn't trying to talk to New York. He was using the entire planet as an antenna. He was attempting to link the Earth's 369 pulse to a signal originating from much further away, perhaps from the source of the code itself. The darkest chapter of the 80 crates is Project Rainbow, the Philadelphia experiment. Legend says Tesla's 369 generators shifted a naval ship into another dimension, but the real secret was the thought projector. Tesla was building a device to photograph the human mind's eye. If you apply 369 to the firing rate of human neurons, you find the lock. Tesla had the key. He was building a mind bridge, a device that could broadcast thoughts directly into the ether. This would render all state secrets, all encryption, and all lies obsolete. The FBI didn't hide his files because of a death ray. They hid them because Tesla had found a way to render the entire power structure of the world invisible. Today, only redacted fragments remain in the National Archives. John G. Trump, who analyzed the files, claimed there was nothing to fear. But why would you redact nothing? Perhaps the final 369 formula was never on paper. Perhaps it was a frequency that had to be felt. Ancient pyramids, modern mathematics, and the visions of Mount Shasta all converge on this single truth. The universe has a door. Tesla found it. Ballard experienced it. And the FBI Maherlity sealed. We have presented the evidence. Whether you walk through that door depends on how you calibrate your own receiver. The choice, as always, is yours. FolkloreFilesX. Case number 369 is temporarily sealed.